It's Ken Harbaugh with the MeidasTouch Network. As I am sure you have heard, a member of the Massachusetts Air National Guard was recently detained on suspicion of leaking highly classified documents about the war in Ukraine. He did it allegedly to impress friends online. You know what's impressive? This FBI team bringing him in. Check out this video. This young airman desperately wanted to feel important, to feel validated, and if the allegations are true, he sold out his country to do it. Lesson one for anyone dumb enough to do this: you're gonna get caught. When it comes to leaks of this nature, the FBI doesn't play around. When I got my top secret security clearance, I signed an oath to protect what I saw and what I knew because America's national security was at stake. Part of my job as a commander of a signals intelligence aircraft was leading missions against countries like Russia to give our decision makers the most accurate information possible. So I kind of know what goes into collecting this kind of intel. And to see it shared in an online forum as a way to impress people, it made me pretty mad. I'll tell you what made me even angrier. This post from a sitting member of Congress who now serves at Kevin McCarthy's request on the Homeland Security Committee. Take a minute to read it. Marjorie Taylor Greene is defending the actions of this airman. She is justifying the leak of highly classified information that could damage our national security because it's just another excuse to attack President Biden. When it comes to judging politicians, here's a good rule of thumb. If they hate their political opponents more than they love their country, they should not be anywhere near the levers of power, not to mention holding a seat on the Homeland Security Committee in Congress. That, to me, is the greater threat to America right now. I'll talk about the particulars of this leak in a second, but I don't want to lose sight of the fact that this incident has revealed yet again just how extreme and anti-American leading Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Greene have become. A few thoughts on the leak. It's not good. These things never are. But most of the intel appears, to me, to be things that Russia likely already knows. This is just my intuition. I'm not read into these programs. But the real damage is the violation of trust. We have allies in Ukraine and around the world who count on us. They count on our strategic capabilities, especially when it comes to intelligence collection, like the kind I took part in, but they also depend on our discretion. Hi, Burn the Boats fans. I want to take a quick break to talk about our sponsor for today's show, Rhone. Men's closets are long overdue for a radical reinvention, and Rhone has stepped up to the challenge. Rhone's commuter collection represents the most comfortable, breathable, and flexible clothes I've ever found. Rhone makes it so easy to get ready for any occasion. The commuter collection offers the world's most comfortable pants, dress shirts, quarter zips, and polos. Rhone's comfortable four-way stretch fabric provides breathability and flexibility that leaves you free to enjoy whatever life throws your way, from your commute to work to weekends at the kids' ball games. Looking good is easy with Rhone's wrinkle release technology, which makes wrinkles magically disappear, seriously, as you wear the products. It's really that easy. I don't have time between work and family and everything in between to worry about dry cleaning or ironing. With Rhone, I don't have to. I just wear and go. And I feel great doing it. Even after a long day, Rhone feels clean and new and just as comfortable as the moment I put it on. You got to try it out. Head to rhone.com/boats and use promo code BOATS to save 20% off your entire order. That's 20% off your entire order when you head to rhone.com/boats and use code BOATS. Trust me, Rhone makes choosing what to wear not just easy, but classy and comfortable. That's rhone.com/boats. Take, for example, the revelation that the U.S. sometimes listens in on its allies. Everybody does it, and everybody knows that everybody does it. But when that is advertised in an online chat room, that does not inspire confidence in our ability to keep secrets. Now, a bunch of commentators have seized on the fact that this material was leaked by a junior airman. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene called him, here it is, a young, low-level National Guardsman. I think that focus is misplaced. When I think about the sailors and airmen I led as a mission commander, I didn't focus on their age. Our military runs on the backs of young 20-somethings who risk their lives to defend us. The vast majority love what they do, and they love this country. There were almost certainly systemic failures that led to this airman being granted a security clearance, but I don't think those failures had to do with his age. After all, there are plenty of older and supposedly wiser people who've worn the uniform and have sold out their country as well. Case in point, Mike Flynn. In this case, if I had to guess, I suspect that one of the failure points in not accurately assessing the risk this individual posed was that his racist online persona was overlooked. Within days of this leak being exposed, the Washington Post did some great reporting about the online group overseen by the leaker. It was named Thug Shaker Central, a racist illusion, by the way, and, quoting the article, was where about 20 to 30 people, mostly young men and teenagers, came together over a shared love of guns, racist online memes, and video games. The Washington Post also viewed a video, which they have not released, in which the airman, quote, stands at a shooting range wearing safety glasses and ear coverings and holding a large rifle. He yells a series of racial and anti-Semitic slurs into the camera and then fires several rounds at a target. That right there is your red flag. There has to be a better way to screen that kind of online activity before granting a security clearance. If you are yelling racist and anti-Semitic slurs while shooting targets, you're a security risk. If you're the leader of a group that worships guns and shares racist memes, you're a security risk. Here's the real problem. What I just described also applies to senior members of the Republican Party. Marjorie Taylor Greene worships guns and shares racist memes, and she sits on the Homeland Security Committee. So let's not lose focus. The FBI has the leaker, let them do their jobs. Our job is to hold people like Marjorie Taylor Greene and her enablers in the Republican Party accountable. When they rush to the defense of someone who has jeopardized our national security, we can do something. Vote them out. In the long run, they have the potential to do far more damage to the country we love.
Hey Meidas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.